Hi everyone, this is Kolatapu Vijay Venkat. I am from RMD Engineering College, Chennai, and I belong to the Department of Science and Humanities. So let me introduce myself. Kolatapu Vijay Venkat, and my registered number is 1152 and I belong to the CSE B section. And my subject mini project is Basic Electrical Electronics and Measurement Engineering. My subject code is 21G103, and my unit 1 is Electrical Circuit Analysis. The topic of my mini project of Basic Electronic Electrical and Measurement Engineering is a verification of VDR and CDR using the multisim software. A VDR is nothing but a voltage division rule, and a CDR is nothing but current division rule. And my faculty name is Karkujali ma'am. And let's start my project. And my agenda of the mini project is to introduce to voltage division rule and current division rule, and to verify the voltage division rule and current division rule using multisim software. And let me introduce that Kirchhoff's laws are first derived Kirchhoff's laws are first derived by Gotthold Robert Kirchhoff, and hence these laws are referred as Kirchhoff's laws. Since he has derived the laws, it is referred as the Kirchhoff laws, and a practical application of this law are the voltage and current division rules. It means these rules are the applications of the Kirchhoff laws. So now let me start VD, that is a voltage division rule. That is, the voltage division rule states that the total voltage applied across a series connection of multiple resistors is divided among the resistors in proportional to the resistors. That means it depends upon the value of the resistance to be divided. That means this means the voltage drop will be maximum across the resistors having maximum value of resistance. That is, if the value of a resistor is high, then the voltage drop will be high. Likewise, if it will be minimum, it will be the lowest value of resistance. The voltage division rule is nothing but when we see an example, you can understand the voltage division rule example. Here, a 5 volt voltage is there, and it is going to be divided by R1 resistor and R2 resistor. That means if you are having lowest R1 value, we will be having lowest voltage. That means if you are having highest R2 value, we will be having highest V2 value. That means if you are having more less voltage, or less resistance value, we will be having a voltage drop. And if you are having a high resistance value, we will be having a voltage rise. That means a value for finding, and here the voltage 5 volt is divided across R1 resistor and also R2 resistor. At R1 resistor we are having when divided V1, and in R2 resistor we are having V2. That there is a formula to calculate voltage at a resistor, across a resistor. That is V1 equal to, we need to take same resistor, that is R1. Since we are calculating V1, so R1 by, we need to add both resistors, some of the individual resistors. That is, we are having R1 and R2, so we just add them. R1 plus R2 into, we need to take the total voltage, that is 5 volt. That means we are calculating for 10 ohm resistor, so 10 by 10 plus 20 into 5, that is 10 by 30 into 5, we are going to get as 1.66 volt as a V1. That means the voltage across the 5 ohm, 10 ohm resistor. And if you are going to calculate a voltage at 20 ohm resistor, we'll take V2 into, we'll take that resistor, that is R2, by some of the individual resistors. So R1 plus R2, that is 20 by 30 into 5, we get 3.33 volts. This is a simple example for a voltage division rule. Let's go to next topic, that is called a CDR, means current division rule. And one point to be said in a VDR, that means the voltage division rule is applied for series combination. That means if we apply a series combination, we will be calculating the voltage across the resistors. That is uh, just inverse. I am going to say inverse. That is, the voltage across one of the resistor is total voltage across the series combination. That is total voltage across the series combination, and into the value of the resistance. That means here R1 we taken, so that's the value of the resistance divided by sum of individual resistors. So since we are having R1 and R2, we need to add both of them. This is the formula of the calculating voltage at a particular resistance in volts, and that means we need to apply the VDR in series combination only. I need to say that point, and let's go to the next CD, current division rule in parallel circuits. So in VDR we have taken a series, and for CDR we have taken a parallel. There is a reason, because in series combination we are having current as a constant. That means current will be constant across any resistor. So and voltage will be different. So we can calculate voltage drop and voltage rise. If you are taking a parallel combination, we are having a constant voltage across any resistor. So we cannot, there will be no voltage drop and voltage rise. So we are only taking a VDR series combination, and for CDR a parallel combination. So that is in series we are having current different and the voltage will be same. So here we are we are calculating a current. So we have taken a series combination. So in, going to the definition, points in parallel circuits, I divides up through a various branches, that is I1 and I2. Here there will be a branch I1 and I2. The total current IT is going to be divides up. Here I1 is going to divide, and here I2 is going to be divided. The ratio of any two branch circuits is the inverse ratio of the branch resistors. And here when you see the CDR is only two resistors in parallel. So we since we have seen that calculating of V1 across R1, we taking as V1 equal to R1 by R1 plus R2 into total voltage. But here we will change a little bit. We are taking the opposite resistance. Since if we need to calculate I1 at R1, we will need to take R2. So just inverse, if you are saying that current across one of the resistor is equal to total current across the parallel combination into value of the opposite resistor by sum of individual resistors. So that's all. And that is, whenever current has to be divided among the resistors in parallel, we use CDR principle. So similarly, whenever we need to divide a voltage across a resistors in uh, series, we will use VDR. That's all. So similarly, I have shown here the formula. This is also a same one. So yeah, here we have taken as IT, and here we have taken as IS. That's all. And I have used the multisim to verify the CDR. That's all. And here I have taken a 125 watts voltage, and I have taken here a 15 ohms resistor I2, and I have taken R2 as a 2 ohm, and R3 as 7 ohm, and R4 as 4 ohm, and R5 9, and R6 8. So here when we see here current will be minus 6.33 here the current. And here when we see here this branch, this minus 6.33 amps current is going here, and here it's going to divide up. And here if we see this here minus sign is only for direction, not for magnitude. Here we see 3.33 is going to here divide up, and here 3 point. If we going to be sum this, we are able to get 6.33. So that means here current is going to be gets divides up. In what? It's an parallel combination. We have already discussed that current will be divided only in parallel combination. So here we are verifying CDR. And similarly here 3 amps is there, and this also another point here. And 9 ohms 2 amps current is going at 9 amps, and in 18 amps 1 amp. So when we sum it, we are going to be get 3 amps like that. Here we have verified the I mean CDR. Here again going to get 3 amps, and here minus 6.33 amps. So and here when a junction comes, that the current is going to be gets splitted up, and when we sum those two currents, we will be able to get the same current before uh, before splitting. This is one of the circuit. It's going to be used in multisim software, and I'm going to be I have verified the CDR. Let me verify VDR, that is voltage division rule. And that means here I have taken a 12-volt battery and in series combination with a 1k ohm, and another 1k ohm series combination. That means when we see here the voltage here is 6 volts and here is 6 volts. uh, this is possible only when we are taking in series combination. If we are taking those in the parallel combination, we will get a wrong answer. So we can just verify, but it is also a formula, that is v1 is equal to v into r1 by r1 plus r2. Here v is 12 into 1 by, I mean 1 plus 1 is 2. It is 12 by 2 is 6, and similarly here 12 into 1 by 2, that is 12 by 2 is 6 volts. That is we have verified by its formula also, and by multi-sim. So hence we need to work out VDR in series combination and CDR in parallel combination. Why? Because in series combination we have current as a constant and voltage has changed, voltage changes, and in the parallel combination voltage will be constant and current will be changes. So to to calculate voltage we need to take a series combination, and to calculate current we need to take a parallel combination. So that's all. I have introduced you to the concept of voltage division rule and current division rule, and I have explained certain examples of those, and I have just verified by them in multi sim, that is the current, how the current will be divided and how the voltage will be divided. And I have got at the end of the my mini project. So thank you one and all.